Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Carla.
I'm Daniel.
And we are
Hoovers on
on the Move. And today we have come to you because we are on location in our campgrounds, but we are going to talk about Jubilee. So stay tuned right after this commercial. Boop. Well, guys, we got asked by a follower.
One of our patrons.
Yeah, one of our followers to do a review of Carnival Jubilee. So we thought, you know what? Sounds like a good idea.
All right, well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So, first things first, I wanted to give out a little shout out to, I'm going to say Brand LYM. That is who asked us to do this video.
And brand them, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we wanted to say thank you for the suggestion, and this one's dedicated to you. So we're going to talk about Carnival Jubilee. One of the first things I want to talk about is embarkation. Embarkation goes extremely quick if you show up during the time frame that it tells you to show up. So if you show up early, they're going to ask you to sit to the side and wait. So if your time frame says to show up around noon, show up around noon, not 11. Big suggestion. Because
all that does is it kind of jams up the lines for everybody else, and you're still going to get put to the side. So it's kind of like, you know, jumping in highway traffic, and you know, I mean, you're not getting anywhere. But yeah, just go ahead and
have all of your paperwork in your folder. I always prepare a folder, so have your paperwork there. If you have to go with your birth certificates, have your birth certificates there. You know, make sure that you've got everything in your little folder, including your time that you're supposed to be there. So and then, but my suggestion is, huge suggestion, is to get a passport. It makes it 10 times easier. It's good for 10 years. You can do, I think you can do it for 5 or 10 years. We just got the extended one as long as possible, so it's 10 years. But I'm telling you, it makes life so much easier. So second thing we're going to talk about is our cabin. Number 2, cabin. For me, the biggest thing I loved about that cabin was the bathroom. That shower was awesome. We were on the second floor. We were all the way down at the bottom in an ocean view room. We did upgrade to an ocean view room. I actually, some people don't like it, but I personally, I don't mind an inside stateroom, but they had given us an upgrade for free. So and it was kind of like little media event thing for us, but so we got the ocean view room. I love it. I like having the little window there, so in the morning I know when you know, if it's raining, if it's sunshiny, whatever, I know you can look it up on your TV. But you know, I like the ocean view room. The thing that is a little weird for me though was the storage beside the bed, which we showed it to you in the video. They're just like these little shelf things. And I like a drawer there. That's a personal preference. There you go. But you know, that was the only thing I thought was a downfall to me. And then the other thing I always like to end on a like, was the stool part being an extra storage. It was awesome because we got to use that as our laundry basket instead of having to take one.
But
so that was cool.
You can also use it as a toy box.
Oh yeah, true.
Keep all your kids' stuff in there while you're, you know,
yeah,
not being used. You know.
What'd you like about it?
The room itself, the bed wasn't that bad.
Oh, that's true.
It did have a nice bed in it, but of course, yeah, it's brand new, so you know there's going to be a lot of stuff that over time, it might show itself, but it was a very very well picked mattresses for the rooms in there.
Yeah, considering, I mean, we were on 3 months after it had been in service, and so the bed was quite nice. I agree.
All right,
we're on to topic number 3. You ready for it? Employees, the staff. The staff. We had some amazing people we want to give a shout out to. So of course, Kindle Fire.
Yes,
she's amazing. So if you have not already followed her on her Facebook page, you should. She's a
woman will wear you out.
I don't know how she has so much energy, and goes to the gym every day after all the work she does. So I'm like, wow, I don't know how she does it. But our room steward, his name was Maud. We had had him several times before on different cruise ships, so it was super sweet to have him again and to be able to, ask him how his family was and things. And so that was really nice. And they will always get you a robe. All you have to do is ask them. Because we don't ever have a suite or anything where they're automatic. But
for those that like to have a robe, when you get out of the pool or when you get out of the the shower or whatever, you can ask,
and they will bring
no matter which cruise line or ship that you're on. Some of them will provide you one, and some of them will say they don't have one for you. It's only for the special, the spa rooms or the Havanas or the whatevers. Some of them don't have them for just
but Carnival does.
Common folk.
Jubilee, and Carnival in general do have.
Yes, I love my robe.
The robes.
I love my robe,
and he loves his robes.
Yes.
So,
I will actually walk around the ship in my robe, just because.
He does, especially on white night. Just saying. Which I guess, if you guys have been following, you have seen our videos. He's in his robe. We also had to give out a shout out to Milos and the Casino Bar and Miko.
That's for sure.
They were an amazing bartenders. Really super fun to interact with. It was a good time. So, but all in all, like, we never encountered anybody that didn't want to be there. All the staff was super helpful. We had a great time on there. Did you ever encounter anything?
Nope, no problems at all there.
So, the staff on board Jubilee is definitely top notch. We went to different bars, we went to different people, talked to different different employees,
bars, the clubs,
all over.
The restaurants, we hadn't even got into that yet.
No.
All the staff were great.
Yeah. So, here we go with the next one. Topic number 4 is going to be food. Food. I have to say, there was some interesting food on board. Street eats
that's a good word for it. Yes.
Street eats was wild. So a suggestion with street eats is it's little bites. It's snacks. And it's around the pool bar. Around the Lido on the pool side. And there's 3 stations. They look like little food trucks. And they serve different food every day. And one's like fries, and it's anything and everything you can do with fries. So one time we had the pizza fries. Very, very good. Enjoyed them. Highly recommend. Even he ate them, and he don't eat fries.
Now I would say she did like them a little bit more than I did, because I'm not too much into French fries. I love mashed potatoes all day long, but when it comes to French fries and hash browns, I'm kind of I'd rather have tater tots, believe it or not. I mean, there's a difference.
It's so funny. I think it's all the same, but you know, this one does not.
No.
So, we also went to Jabang.
Jabang.
I thought it was a great concept. I loved it. It was the first time we'd ever really enjoyed, and we went to 2 different meals there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, we did.
Very good. The first meal was a little slow, but it was really busy. So, you know, you can't knock them for that. Excuse me. But we went twice. It was so good. So that should tell you right there. And then everything we ate in the buffet was absolutely hot, delicious. I loved it. Street eats is the only thing I was kind of like, meh. I mean, but then of course we have to talk about the Shack chicken. Oh, the Shack chicken. I want to go back just to have Shack chicken.
About it. I could have Shack every day. Every day I could have Shack.
Oh my goodness. That was so good. Yeah. We ate it 3 different times. Very, very good food.
I mean, they're chicken strips, they're fried chicken, buffalo chicken. Oh my gosh. Oh, sandwich. Oh yeah. Oh,
yep.
Really good.
Yep.
Really good.
So that's a good spot. We tried the barbecue. The barbecue was good.
Yeah.
We tried beach buns. Oh, we ended up eating there twice. I was shocked at how good that dang hot dog was.
Chili cheese dog.
The chili cheese dog was so good.
It was pretty good.
He had the grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich, that was good.
Oh my gosh, the cheese was like that thick in between the sandwich.
It was on Texas toast, which is really thick bread.
But it was.
But the cheese that they put in there was a hunk of cheese. It was not a little slice that what you get at the grocery store. It was a hunk, and it was the really good like Velveeta tasting cheese.
Yep.
I mean, oh my gosh.
So, anyway, that was good. The pizza was good. I have tasted better, but it was good. It was typical Carnival pizza. So,
yeah.
You know,
a little lacking.
We only went to
too much crust.
And I think we only went to the MDR like once. We're just not real big MDR people. No. But because we eat on the go, we only eat like twice a day, and so.
And would rather eat outside than sit at a table, with a big,
Yeah.
We're just that type of people, just like this. Hello,
We'll get dressed up, but we just sometimes don't go to the MDR.
We just like being outside.
Needless to say, so food all in all, I think was probably an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10.
That's what I was thinking.
So, really, it was filled our bellies, that's for sure. And then enjoyed it. The only one that I didn't really care for that much was the street eats, and so we didn't go back. We only went that one time, and then I was like, meh.
But did we mention Shacks? Oh, that was good.
And we didn't even get a chance to try like Guy's Burgers or which
we've had that plenty of times on other Carnival ships.
Yeah.
The Guy's Burgers and stuff. So we know those, but Shack's Chicken, that's kind of new to the industry, to the Carnival and everything, and so right now we're working on that one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
And I forgot all about the seafood. That was an experience.
You see some food? I saw some too.
So, needless to say, there is plenty to eat on this ship. You're going to enjoy it.
Watch out for flying
shrimp
parts.
Yeah. But it is good. Okay, I'm just gonna simply say it was a good time in the food department for sure. right?
Yes, yes.
All right. How about entertainment? Number 5. What you think?
I am the entertainment.
Oh, wow. There is so many shows. You don't get to see them all in 1 week trip. They have parades and shows. My suggestion, if you're going to the shows in the oh my goodness,
Was it the big room?
yeah. If I completely right there around Currents, if you are going to a show in there, my suggestion is to go get you a cup of coffee and sit there and have a snack, because they rope it off, and then as soon as they open it, get you one of those seats that are close. Because if you get up underneath where the second row of seatings are, on the next deck up, you're not going to get to see the aerial views and that kind of thing. So
not only that, you have problems with people standing in front of you and everything else up there, and it gets crowded.
It gets crowded. It echoes pretty wild.
So the closer you can get to the stage, the better off you are.
Yeah. And then the
don't try saving seats though in hopes that you're gonna come back and they're still there.
No.
Because they put a stop to that, because it's just too good of a show to watch.
Yeah, they're busy. So if you see a show in there, you definitely you wanna try to get there early. But the ship definitely disperses people very well. There's lots of things going on during the day, and at night, all over the place. I will say that if you're a nightclub person, which we are, it is quite small, and they don't let you take drinks onto the floor unless you have them, like in your cup or whatever. But then
for a good reason.
Yeah, so many people were breaking their cups and stuff, spilling everywhere, and people. Oh, it was. So anyway, it's a small place. I don't like to say negative things, but
But there's some negative to every positive. I mean, it's just that.
It's right there by the Alchemy Bar, which is a weird place for the Alchemy Bar, because all that loud music is coming out, and you're trying to talk to the bartenders. It was just a weird spot, but I mean, they have to put it somewhere, so it is what it is. I think that Currents is a really neat place. Make sure that you design a fish play over there. That's kind of fun. Other kind of entertainment. Can you think of anything else?
The casino.
Well,
that's entertainment.
It is entertainment.
It is for me.
Tight. We did not do well that trip.
But we had fun.
We had fun, yes. But wow, the machines were not very nice. So to us, but anyway. So yeah, but they've got a lot of them. There's a lot of machines. So, and we were on a kind of a casino cruise, per se. So it was quite busy in there, but.
So we had the casino bar.
Yeah.
Those boys are entertainment. In fact, we didn't have any problems with any of the bars as far as the staff was concerned.
Not the staff. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, all the staff was very.
Some of them were some entertainment.
You'll have to watch some of our previous videos, because we got some fun times on there.
If you have not watched them and you're just tuning in to us, make sure to go to the beginning of the series for Carnival Jubilee.
Yes.
and make sure to watch it from the beginning, because you won't want to miss any of it. It was a pretty wild trip.
Yes, it was. So last but not least is debarkation. We came across the street. We've literally been at this for maybe 10 minutes. Not too bad.
When we're getting off, like a couple hours before we leave, and then we keep our bags with us. We don't check them the night before, so they'll take them down, and put them in the building down there. for you to pick up on your way out. So we don't have to look for our luggage. All we do is we just
drag
it right out the door. You go through the, you know, facial recognition stuff.
Yep.
And
ooh, he's getting good.
Beep, and boop, gone.
Go through customs. It's if you have your passport, you get face recognition, and it is super fast, same as when you embark.
You just go out there and go. That's it.
And they are done. So my suggestion always is to get a passport. It's and then I forgot to tell you this, but when you're embarking, I know everybody wants to sign up to get the earliest time so that they get on the earliest, okay? Let me tell you something. They don't let nobody on the ship until around 11 o'clock anyway. If you get a 10 o'clock appointment, guess what? You have to sit for over an hour.
And wait.
And wait.
And
so we generally get around noon. And you know why? Because
I'm sleeping in.
I sleep in. I get all purdied up for the day to get on the ship. And then when we get there, we go straight in at noon and they do our face recognition, and then we get right on the ship, drop our bags off in our room, and then we go and get something to eat. Yep. I mean, just like that. So I always try to get around noon. We were like those eager beagers and used to get 10 o'clock. We wanted to get on there as soon as possible, and then we realized we're getting here just to sit.
Now you're carrying all your stuff with you, and you know, everywhere you go. And
so anyway,
because we always we go ahead, and when we get there, we check our bags to get on the ship. You know, we check our bags in, but we always have our backpacks and stuff, so it takes a while for you to get your room, so you're hauling around that stuff. But that's your important stuff. It's got all your meds and all that stuff that you may or may not need before, you know, 1:30ish, when they decide to, you know, have the rooms all ready, or are able to get all the rooms all ready. And so you're having to carry around that stuff, so the less time that you have to carry around that stuff, the better.
Right.
You know, I mean, everything's going to be packed. All of the little restaurants and stuff, places to get food and all that's going to be packed anyway. I mean, there's no sense of being in a hurry to get on there.
No. Embarkation day is just embarkation day.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's like travel days, you know. They're kind of exhausting. So
a lot of people, by the time they fight to get on there and they get them something to eat, then they're ready to go take.
I know, ready to go take a nap. They're exhausted.
Well, let's go on. Good night.
Well, guys, this video has definitely went on to a ramble, and has definitely gotten a little long, and I apologize for that. But needless to say, we are on a little bit of a holiday at the moment, and we're gonna let you guys go. But we do want to ask, can you please subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and ring that little bell so that you'll be notified when our next video come out. We do try to post on Mondays and on Fridays. Some weeks it's only Mondays, but every Monday we have a video for sure, just about. So with that being said,
should we sneak peek?
Sneak peek? Ooh, what are we doing?
What's next?
Shh, that's what's next.
So until next time, we're Hoovers on the move.
And we're out.
We're out.
See ya.